good people, welcome back to Freedom with Frida. Just in case you're new here, hi, my name is FRIDAH NGUKU and this is the best place for you. So subscribe and join the family. So a couple of days ago, I talked to a few friends, girlfriends, just to inquire what are some of the things they would say to a younger self. So I researched and did more of different age groups. So one is around 20, the other one is mid 20, the other one is late 30s. And I just wanted to know, given a chance, different age groups, would you have different things you would say to someone who is younger than you? Let's say 15-year-old, 17-year-old. Like, as we grow, what are some of the things that we get to know? And we are like, I wish I knew that when I was that young. I wish I had an idea about this when I was that young. And so I took all that and I compiled everything, and I just thought it's wise to share with you guys, because I realized as you grow older, you're more aware of who you are, you're more aware of what you want, and things change. How you reason out at 20 is not the same way you reason out at 30 and even late 30s. So today I'll be sharing, I've written them down, so I'll be sharing with you guys some of the things I got, and then I'll be quoting what age group that is, so you get to understand how we view life differently with different age groups. I hope that makes sense. Also, they're all ladies. I'm yet to do another video with all the men. I'm still waiting for them to send me a couple of what they think. So I asked for 10 things from each and every one of them. Some give me 10, others give me less than 10, and one of them gave me 20. So I'm going to take some 6, some, those that are repeated, I'm not going really to mention them. So let's get on to it. But meanwhile, subscribe and come back. Okay, now let's start with the first lady who is the best friend. Her name is Yvonne, and she's aged between 20, she's now 25, 26 years old, so mid 20s. And I asked her to give me 10 things she would tell a younger self. The first thing she said is, life is never fair nor just. There will be situations where even logic won't apply. Point number 2, never trust anyone fully. It hurts that even your closest people will disappoint you. And I think I totally agree with that. Sometimes you just don't have to trust everyone fully, because even your very, very closest people will disappoint you. Point number 3, every situation has a solution and it's changeable. Every situation has a solution. It doesn't matter how bad, it doesn't matter how good, it doesn't matter how intense it is, it has a solution and you can always change. And I'm reading exact the words they wrote, so I'm not like putting my own words. Point number 4 is never settle for less. Totally agree with this. Don't settle. It doesn't matter what it is. Don't settle for less. It could be a job, could be a dream, it could be a car, whatever it is you're going for, keep working for it and you're definitely going to get it. Point number 5, what you do every minute of the day matters a lot, so be very keen. I think there's more to do with time. Everything you do every single minute matters a lot, so make good use of your time. So for her, the other one was hard work pays, but being smart is the real deal. Totally agree. You could work hard for a very long time, and if someone else works smarter than you, the ones who are working smarter than you are more likely to achieve better and faster than you who is working hard. So hard work is good, but working smart is also very relevant. So for her, she gave me 6 points. She's still looking for more. I don't know whether it's gonna come. Let's move on to the next person. Now this is a 30-year-old lady. Her name is Maureen, and she's one of my friends, and she gave me 10 of them, so I'm just gonna go through them. One is, don't be afraid to dream. No one is too young to start anything. Okay, don't be afraid to dream. No one is too young to start anything. So when you're 17, when you're 19, when you're 15, when you're 22, don't be like, I'm still very young, I still have some time. You can start whatever it is at whatever time you want to start it. All right, so point number 2 is, family is core and the backbone that we hang on. Keep them close. I agree. If you know me, you know I value family. So backbone of what we fall back to is family. So family is one thing that you need to keep close and take care of them, because at the end of it all, that's where we fall. Point number 3, life is more than what we read in school. There is a lot out there to learn in the world and that is not documented yet. So I think what she was trying to say is there's more to life than just going to school and getting that course and getting that career and all that. You also need to explore the world and realize there's more to the world than just what your teacher tells you or your lecturer tells you. Point number 4 is don't be over-obsessed with that role model you see on TV or whatever media you think is perfect. Find your strengths and work on them. You are a special being and no one is like you. So I think this is really common, especially in this world of social media, where we have people we adore, we look up to, and we're like, I would love to have that life, and we keep comparing our lives with these guys. Yet you have your own unique talents, your own unique gifts that you need to really just sit down and realize that this is who I am and it's okay, and focus on growing your own gifts. Next point is love you deeply. No one else is gonna love you more than you do yourself. So love yourself. It doesn't matter. No one is gonna love you more than you do yourself. So keep loving, keep putting a lot of work in making sure that you love yourself, take care of yourself, because no one else will. Everyone is somehow selfish. The next point is there's good in every person. Take a deeper look. And I think I would add in every situation. There's good in every person and there's also good in every situation. Just be keen enough, take a look and get to look at the best part of that whole situation or the good part of that person. You realize that every situation has a good side, even though sometimes it feels like it's all bad. You look at it and you realize there's always a good side of it. Next point is don't be too quick to trust. In every deal there's a loser and a winner. Yes, trust issues. Next point is don't be too hard on yourself. I think if you're an overthinker, there's one thing you're gonna struggle with, whether you fail, you've gone through a lot, you failed even yourself, you failed people around you, and you just feel like, okay, I should have done this, and you keep beating yourself up. So she says don't be too hard on yourself. Take time to forgive yourself. Take time to just say it's okay, I messed up, we move on. Then the next thing is make every experience count. No one gets younger to redo life. Time is precious. We don't get to redo it. So make every experience count. Whatever age you are at, whatever situation you are at, let it count. Enjoy that very moment, because you don't redo life. I remember when you're a kid, you're like, I can't wait to grow up. And sometimes when you're so anxious about growing up and attaining other things, you forget to enjoy the moment at that particular time. So learn to enjoy every single moment as you wait on to the next, because the moment time comes and goes, you have nothing else. So time is not replaceable. Once it comes, it's gone. So enjoy every moment of it and learn from whatever experience you're going through. And the last one is have fun and more fun. No one is assured of tomorrow. So one thing I realized with all these things, the 4 ladies I asked, somehow all of them mentioned have fun. So I think having fun is key. And the next one is Nemo, and she's the one who gave me over 20. She's the one person who really reads a lot. So she was really very specific, she would say and explain. So I'm gonna read. I'm not really going to the depth, but it was more I realized for her it was more detailed. I think the more you grow, you get to understand that, okay, life is more of what you believe in when you grow up. Or would I say, when you as you continue to grow up, you're more sure of exactly what it is that you want in life. That was my take, because for her it was really, really detailed. So the first point was, the world owes you nothing, just do you. And I really agree with that. And the moment you get to a point in life where you're like, the world doesn't owe me anything, I just have to do me and keep moving, then your freedom is here. Your freedom just comes with it, because you don't have blame games, you don't have excuses, you're just gonna move on. Point number 2 is the only legit legacy to live in this world is kindness. So just be kind. I mean, being kind is free. You don't have to pay to be kind. So, and then she also mentioned that people don't give because they give because they're kind and they're human. So don't be like, I can't give because I don't have. There's always something you can give. There's always something you can share to the world with. Like, you can give something to this world. So you don't have to say, I don't have this, I don't have this. We don't give because you have. You give because you want to. You give because you're kind. You give because you want to help. Point number 3 is discipline and consistency is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. Yes. And this YouTube channel has taught me that discipline is key. You just have to be disciplined, 1, and 2, you have to be very consistent with what you're doing. This applies in all other aspects of life. You just have to be very disciplined, and you just have to be consistent in what you're doing for you to be able to achieve your goals, for you to be able to get to the other side. Otherwise, if you don't have discipline, if you're not consistent, then you'll start at some point to break it, then you don't get to the results. The next point is live like you mean it. Okay, invest more in the things you love. Okay, then engage in this life with passion and gratitude. And that bit of gratitude really got me, because I realized the more you're grateful, the more you attract good things in your life. So live your life like you mean it. Don't be apologetic to the things that you want to do, the things you love. If you are traveling, go ahead and travel. If you love swimming, go ahead and swim. If you love reading, go ahead and do that. But live your life like you're living for you, not what other people are thinking or what they should think of you. No, just live your life. Have passion that you can keep following, you keep pursuing, and also be very grateful for the things you have. The next point is love yourself more than anything else, because everyone can give up on you. You just can't give up on yourself. I think, was it Yvonne or Maureen, one of them mentioned that you just have to love you deeply. So you see, these points also somehow they're connecting with different people. The next thing is don't stay in a place that drains you mentally. Love yourself enough to walk away. And I think this was connected to the next one, where she says, stay where you are wanted. Stay where you're wanted, and don't apologize for leaving. So if you're in a situation where it's draining you mentally, you feel like you're not comfortable, you're not happy, your peace of mind does not exist, the moment you're at that place, then it's the time you just decide, okay, this is done, I am moving on. And don't apologize for choosing your peace of mind. Don't apologize for choosing your health, your mental health, because that is very key. The next one is, in the end, everything is going to be okay. I think this one needs to be told to really very young people. And this age where we go through a lot of, you're done with campus, you're struggling with life, and you're like, this is too hard. You just need to understand that it gets better with time. Keep pushing, and with time, you'll get to where you're going. And the last point from her was, take care of your money, and it will take care of you. That's perfectly okay. You gotta have to take care of your money, save more, invest more, and all that. That was point number 9. And her last point was, don't have so much expectation. Your best friend will walk out on you or even sue you. So the last person who I spoke with was a 20-year-old lady who gave me 5 points, 4 points actually. And the first one was, don't date too early. That was interesting, coming from a 20-year-old. Don't date too early. Take your time, enjoy life before you get to a place where now you're dating or you're connecting with people and you're this committed, very committed kind of relationship. Take your time. There's plenty of time here to date. I think that's what she meant. The second one is, you start your own business, start something. I think this is connecting to what Maureen said, that it's never too early to start something. And I totally agree. Don't feel like, I'm just 18, I'm just 20, start at that particular moment and keep going on. Keep moving. Okay? The next point is travel. I think I'm one person who right now really values traveling because of the exposure, because of adventure, because of learning. Every time you travel, somehow there's something new to learn, either from places or from people. There's so many things to learn when you travel. So travel. If I knew about this when I was early 20s, I would really travel. Even when I was in campus, I would do a lot of traveling. And the last one is, always look for good friends and good connection, because they come in handy. And that was it. So let me hear on the comment section below, what are some of the things you tell a younger self? Okay, that assuming you're 20, what would you tell a 10-year-old? Assuming you're 30, what would you tell a 17-year-old? If you're 40, what would you tell a 30-year-old? And all that. Because I realized my channel is followed by people between 17 to 34 years old. The majority is 17 to 34 years old. So let me hear in the comment section below, what are some of the key things you tell a younger self? For me, is travel, read, love yourself more, don't settle, and always pray. Prayers work. So I'm gonna leave you with that. Thank you so much, guys, for stopping by. Always speak well of yourself, and until next time, bye.